Hey everybody! Welcome to technically the first Snapshot review. Last episode that I did was a first look at Snapshot 14W25A, and today we're taking a look at Snapshot 14W25B, which is some bug fixes to the Snapshot. And in this little episode, I'm going to show you guys all the crafting recipes and some other cool stuff that they added. And yes, so let's get started right away with the video. Okay, so first up we have, let's see, Prismarine. This is Prismarine. It's the new block that is used in the new water temple, and this is probably most of the structure. And if you look at it very closely, it changes color. So just look at it, guys. See how it's purple right now? How it has like a purple, like, you know, inside these cracks right here, it's purple, right? And then now you just wait a couple seconds, and now it's green, or bluish green. It's bluish green now. So yes, guys, they added some animated textures with these new blocks, and yes, that is Prismarine. Here's a crafting recipe. You get these Prismarine shards, put it in like that, and you get that. So guys, if you're wondering how do you get these Prismarine shards, you kill the new mob, which is over there, which I'll show you in a minute. And once you kill them, you get some of these and some of these. We'll get back to these in a minute. And another block that you can make is Prismarine bricks, which is also used in the making of that thing right over there. And as you guys can see, it's like a nice little blue brick thing. It has really nice texture, and it's pretty nice. And you just use these Prismarine shards again, but you fill up the entire crafting table to get the Prismarine bricks. And next up is the dark Prismarine, which here is the dark Prismarine. It looks pretty nice for builds, and as you guys can see, use Prismarine shards with an ink sac. And next up is the sea lanterns. As you guys can see, it's lighting up this area for me. It basically acts like glowstone, has the same amount of lighting, and it even has, if I place it down, a cool animated texture. If you guys look closely at the ripple effect right there. And the crafting recipe is right here. Use the Prismarine shards and the Prismarine crystals, which you also get by killing the new mob over there. So yes, that is that. And yes, before this all goes away, as you guys can see, there's a new dirt block, which is over there with the crafting recipe. And the point of this is that it does not turn into grass. As you guys can see, this used to be all dirt at the beginning of this video. Well, mostly dirt. And it's almost all grass now. As you guys can see, this is touching grass, but it will never grow. It's called coarse dirt. Right there, see, coarse dirt. And you can still plant saplings on it, I think. Let's see if I can get a little sapling. Boom! You can still plant saplings on it, but let's see, can you, like, let's get tools. Is there it is. There we go. Let's get a diamond hoe, and you still can hoe the ground. Let's see what happens if you jump on it. It turns into dirt. So guys, if you want to turn this back into dirt, you just hoe the ground and you jump on it, because that is dirt. And the crafting recipe for this coarse dirt is right here. Of course, you get some dirt and some gravel, and you put it in a crafting table, and you get coarse dirt. Yes. And it kind of looks like, you know, gravel. There's like a darker dirt and a brown gravel. That's what it looks like to me. So, just in case you want to see the difference in textures right here, see this dirt, this coarse dirt, slightly darker, and kind of looks like a brown gravel. That's basically what it is. So, let's move on to what is kind of newly added to the game. It has been a block since beta, but it was never in survival. Its main use was to absorb water, and it has come back into the game, and guess what? It absorbs water. There you go. Since I'm in the ocean, it all filled back up. But if you have like a little pond or like a little lake that you want to clear up, you use sponge. Oh, and as you guys can see, let me go back down here. If you place it, it turns into wet sponge, because it's you know, wet sponge. So now, if you want this wet sponge to be, you know, a sponge again, you put it in a furnace and cook it up. Yes, you put wet sponges in furnaces. And This is another block that I never knew was not, you couldn't make in survival. This is cracked stone bricks, as you guys can see. I used it right here. And this is cracked stone bricks. It's a cracked version of stone bricks. And you can never make it in survival, but now you can if you put stone bricks in a furnace. Then, of course, you get cracked stone bricks. And I think that is, well, yeah, these are just the blocks that they added, the sponges, and their different uses. And now time to go over there. So, a nice little tip if you guys are going to go explore this new dungeon temple thing. I would recommend you either use some night vision potion along with water breathing, or a respiration aqua infinity helmet, because they do now let you see underwater. Actually, I'm going to demonstrate that. So let me get an anvil right here, and let me get some books. There's a new enchantment, Depth Strider, which I'll show you. And let's see, there is also, let's see if I can find it. I never seem to find, respiration and aqua infinity. Okay, let's put these suckers on this. First, I'll show you the Depth Strider, which is a new enchantment that only gets on boots. If you're in creative, of course, you can anvil it onto anything, but it's meant on boots. So let's get a respiration aqua infinity helmet. And yes, as you guys can see, as the sun comes up, you can see a little bit better. You can see the shape of it from afar, but as you get closer, you can't really see it. And the sea lanterns will make it glow, so you can kind of see it. And yes, so if I put on this helmet right here, as you guys can see, you can now see somewhat clearly underwater. See, if I take this sucker off, it's like pitch black, and boom. But for video purposes, I'm gonna drink some night vision and some water breathing. Night vision you can see from above, and there we go. So this is the new temple and the new mob. The new mob is, of course, called the Guardian. See, it's called Guardian, and it looks like this. It kind of looks like a pufferfish with a tail. A pufferfish with a tail. And these things swim pretty dang fast, as you guys can see. And let's look at this guy. Let's just... Oh no, lag! Okay, let's put him right here. See? Oh, right there. Did you guys see that? It shoots laser beams at squids and kills them. They also do that to you, so basically what it's doing is it's staring you down with its little laser. And the longer it holds you, it will be able to shoot at you. So it's a ranged attack, but it's different than any other ranged attack we've seen before. Like skeletons shoot arrows, gas shoot fireballs, and that sort of stuff. But nothing really locks onto you while you're even moving, which is pretty cool. And so that's the new mob. Let me put on these Depth Strider boots and show you exactly what they do. So this is very helpful if you are in this. As you guys can see, I am in water, I'm on the ground, and I'm walking at normal speed. Of course you can't really jump, you can swim to jump. But yes, and if I take it off, you can see the clear difference in the boots. So let's go down in here, in this in this huge temple of sorts, as you guys can see. Here's the Guardians guard it. And yes, the Guardians only spawn near this, and when I was looking for this, I was crossing the ocean, I did not see any of them until I reached this. So it is pretty rare. I was looking for quite a while until I gave up and decided to spawn in a world that you spawn next to it. So if I do /seed, you can see right there, that's the seed I'm using. You spawn right next to it, just look in the water. You spawn on that island that I call Showcase Island, and you spawn right near it. So this is the temple, as you guys can see, using the new Prismarine bricks and the Prismarine and the sea lantern, and up here is the dark Prismarine. As you guys can see, it uses these blocks in the build, and let's just explore it a little bit. See if we can find its hidden treasures, and it's kind of like a maze. You get lost in it very easily. And as you guys can see right there, it's a secret. Let's see, what is that? It is the Elder Guardian, if I can look at it. There we go, the Elder Guardian. As you can see, its eyes follow you, and it's creepy. And yes, oh gosh, it's pretty huge. It's basically a huge guardian, and it has bigger spikes, and it swims around, and its tail sticks through blocks, and it's pretty cool. So that is the Elder Guardian. It's kind of like the boss. I'll show you how much health it has in a minute, but I need to find the center. If you make your way to the center of this temple, you will find the treasure. Let's see if I can quickly find this. There's a door. I want to go back to the door. Usually it's back here. Yeah, here it is. So guys, if usually I think every single temple has one of these. Has a little thing encased in dark prismarine, and if you break it, yes, that is not only 4, but oops, I broke one. 8 blocks of gold. So that is enough for a god apple, which would be very helpful when you're in here, because these guys hit hard. They are pretty strong in hard difficulty. Definitely in hard difficulty, they can easily kill you, especially if you don't have the proper armor and stuff like that. So let me get out of this guy's way. Here we go. Here's a little room that they spawn in, and I'll show you how much hit points they have. I'll show you how hard they hit with no armor on, and I might possibly die in this. You know, I'm gonna actually spawn them on the surface, and I'll show you guys there. But let's see. Let me get a diamond sword, and let's see how much hits these suckers take. 1, get over here. Get over here. 2, 3, 4. They take 4 hits, and of course they drop they drop raw fish and the shards and whatnot. And let's see how much hits this guy can take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So as you guys can see, it's 7 attack damage, so it has 70 health, and these guys have 28. And that big guy drops wet sponge, so that's one way to get wet sponge. And there is also, if I can find it in this maze of Prismarine, there is a room completely filled with sponge. And this is the only place that I know of right now. I've not seen it spawn in the wild. It's the only place I've seen it spawn, you know, in the wild. So if you want sponge, you'll need to find it here. But let's see if I can quickly. Well, there's a room somewhere in here. It's closer to the top of this thing. Let's see. Here's another guardian. This is the top floor. See, there's a hole that goes all the way down. But yeah, there is a room somewhere with sponge, and maybe I'll show you guys later in the video. But yes, that is the temple, and I'll be right back when I find my way out of here. Okay, so guys, I set up a couple pools so I can show you guys the mob up close. Well, not really up close, but I can show you how to spawn them and their attacks. So there's the regular guardian, and to spawn in the Elder Guardian, you need to use this command right here. So /summon guardian, it has to be capital G, and you use these the tilde keys, 3 of them with a space in each of them, to set your coordinates to exactly where you are. If you guys did not know that in commands, if you're TPing to certain coordinates, you just, you know, do that. Well, you do that if you want to teleport to your own coordinates, or setting blocks to your own coordinates where you are. So that's something you can do, and you do that command, and it spawns in the Elder Guardian, which is right there. So guys, this is the Elder Guardian, and this is the Guardian. And what's cool about the Elder Guardian is it has an effect on you. Let's see, do I have to be in... Let me go over here so I don't get killed. Game mode S. Maybe they changed it. You might need to be in game mode S to get this effect that the Elder Guardian gives you if you are close in a certain range. Let's see if I can get it. You know, I'll just show you guys the attacks while I'm doing this. So here is the Guardian right here. I have no armor on right now, and he's doing his attack, and it does 3 hearts of damage on let's see, normal difficulty. So let's change. Oh, right there. Did you guys see that? See that ghost thing that flew over me? that gives you Mining Fatigue 3. So if you are inside that temple right there, the Elder Guardian will give you Mining Fatigue 3. It makes it very difficult to get around. As you guys can see, my swing is extremely slow. And so I would recommend you guys to bring lots and lots of milk so you can even fight these things, because they move fast, and if you swing very slowly, it's very difficult to, fight these things. So let's see, let's change the difficulty to hard, and let's see how hard this guy hits. Let's see, here he goes, he's targeting me, and boom, it did 4.5 hearts of damage with no armor. So yes, guys, inside these temples, there are a lot of them. So if you get swarmed by these things, then you are in trouble. You guys, it's very difficult. Let's see if I can kill this guy. Oh gosh, see, I have Mining Fatigue again. I swing very slowly, and I killed him. Okay. So let's see how hard this guy hits in hard difficulty. Here he goes. He's logging on. I think it's a little bit fast. Okay. Well, that just happened. Yes, I'm not sure. Let's see if he's a one-shot to kill. I was down. Okay, he does 6 hearts of damage on hard difficulty. Let's see how much damage that is. Let's go to game mode C. Let's get full diamond armor. Let's see how hard he hits with full diamond armor. Let's see. Let's put this on. Game mode S. Let's let my health regen. Okay. Let's see. He's targeting me, and boom. He does about the same amount of damage, a little bit less. I'm pretty sure I was like 2.5 hearts down. So yeah, he hits like a truck. So this guy is a definite pain. See, if you get out of his eyesight, he does not attack you. So what you want to do when fighting this guy is you want to hide behind walls, so he can't target you for long. And then you want to find your sword that he killed. And you gotta try to kill him. Just jump in here with him. Punch him. You punch him. And you die. So yeah. That's the Elder Guardian and how much hearts he does on hard difficulty. And guys, that is Snapshot 14W. 25B has some bug fixes, of course. It's a few bugs. If you guys look at the in the description, the Mojang website, when they kind of tell you what they did with the snapshot, I'll put that link in the description below. And yeah, so if you guys want to get this snapshot, all you do is you basically go into your edit profile in your launcher, and you check the box that says enable snapshots, and then you go to versions and then select the latest snapshot, and then you'll be able to test out this snapshot. And you guys, I'll put the seed, of course, here's the seed in the description too. And yes, that is all I have for today. And I will also be doing snapshot reviews for snapshots in the future. If you guys like this video, so guys, leave a like and subscribe for more. And we will see you next time. Goodbye. Ooh, goodbye.